Tonight, from Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, it's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports.
There's Nick Folk ready to put this one in the air. And we are underway in Foxborough. Taken in at the 3. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Buffalo offense ready to bring out their high-powered attack. And at the center of it all, of course, the rocket arm man in his 5th year out of Wyoming, Josh Allen.
His game last week reminded me of the old song, Accentuate the Positive. Because that's about all he did, right?
Yeah.
3 touchdown passes, over 300 yards in the air. Receivers happy.
And they got the win.
Got the win. If you're a running back that likes to catch passes, they're happy as well. Big-time game.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. On play action, Allen. He's got his target. It's the tight end Knox. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. So they will wave off the flag and let the completion stand.
Really great job by the receiver fighting through all the contact and still coming down with the football. All that great work in practice being put into the game.
And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. The numbers for him from a week ago, 22 carries, 91 yards, and a touchdown.
Well, obviously he didn't have a great deal of time between games, having to turn around on a short week and get ready for Thursday night football. But he said in pregame he was feeling pretty good and felt more recovered from last week's contest than he would have expected. Didn't seem to think this short week was going to affect him much as he chases a big performance here in prime time.
Nyheim Hines, his first carry. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Nyheim Hines, his 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bills will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. With these Thursday night games, sometimes you get those quick turnarounds. You wonder how a team's going to start. They started right. It's Tyler Bass on for the extra point attempt. Footing likely going to be an issue all night here on a rainy night, but this one is good. 5 plays there on that drive. And the finishing touch was that nice long run into the end zone. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback. A time for Mac Jones and his Patriot offense to take the field. Jones now in his 2nd season since being selected 15th overall in 2021.
Mac Jones absolutely believed in himself coming out of high school. Went to Alabama despite the fact there are many high-profile quarterbacks already on the roster, and blossomed into a Heisman Trophy candidate in his final season with 41 touchdowns and only 4 interceptions. Steady, consistent as
a fight for it, and this is caught. It's caught indeed. A big play there for New England. 48 yards.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Meanwhile, Jones' throw here taken in by Parker. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, he just did the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. So an incomplete pass a moment ago, and that leads to 2nd and goal. Now Jones. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And the Bills are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. So after the INT, it's Allen. Works right side into the hands of the tight end, Knox. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for? Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
Steps away to his left. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down. On 4th down, here's Sam Martin on to kick it away. And deep to return it is Marcus Jones. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. A nice return that time of about 14 yards. And the Patriots take over. So back onto the field come the Pats for their second drive. And listen, these Thursday night games, they're tough on the body. You just played on Sunday, 72 hours later. Hey, it's game day again. But I have to think a Thursday night game in September much more preferable than a Thursday nighter in December, no?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. You mentioned how tough it is on the body. How about the mind? You're already tired, fatigued, right? Trying to battle for playoff spots. And here you have the quick turnaround. Now, the flip side is, if you take care of business, win that Thursday nighter, you go into a mini open week. Gives you a few extra days to heal up the body and the mind before you play your next game.
Throwing Jones. Sliding out of the pocket. Open receiver here. Complete. It's Parker. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give him 25 yards. Now a play fake here on 1st down. He gets it into the arms of Parker. Complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. Here's Stevenson. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Ramondre Stevenson hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Patriots are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. So it's a pretty good season he's putting together running the football. That now 10 rushing touchdowns on the year.
And we know this is a passing league, and those numbers throwing the football, they seem to go up and up every year. But there's still something to having a reliable back you can count on in the red zone to bring things home for you.
Now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And he will take this down to the 10-yard line. So how about this for a turn of events? They cut the lead with a touchdown, and then on the ensuing kickoff, get the football right back.
And what a swing in a short amount of time because the momentum was totally...
And this is going to be intercepted. Teron Johnson able to pick it. And the Bills are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Allen. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line, 2nd and a yard. Allen going to give this one to Singletary. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. After one, a 1-point game, 7-6. On 1st down, they stick with Singletary. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. These two AFC East rivals, Buffalo and New England, well, the Bills, they've kind of flipped the script the last few years in this series. The Patriots owned the division for so long, won 16 times in 17 years, but it's the Bills who have captured the title the last 2 years, and they crushed the Pats in the wild card round last year, you might remember, in Buffalo, 47-17. Forced out to his left. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down. A give up the middle to Singletary. Just a yard of the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. Oh, what a juke into space. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Allen. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Boy, you will not see a quarterback of his caliber miss on one like that very often. I mean, there it is, wide open, got the shot, and he misfires.
We talk about, boy, he'll want that one back all the time. He definitely wants that one back. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. And again, it's Allen. Buying time to his left. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. The kick by Bass is good. And they bump the lead up to 4 now at 10-6. Well, they already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
New England trying to get a place on offense. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
Second down at 5. Back to throw. Jones. Now thrown to Parker, complete on the slant. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 39. 13 yards as the quick slant keeps the drive moving. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 39-yard line. They'll look to throw again. He'll find Parker again, complete. And they'll work this down inside the 30. The Patriots at 10-1 now on the year. And they come in on the heels of yet another victory. That ran their win streak, Charles, up to 7 now.
And I think that last win, that established them and stamped them, to me, as Super Bowl frontrunners. They're playing with extreme confidence. And you need that in order to go all the way.
They go play action here on 1st down. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Jones. And this is caught. It's Parker. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. Parker's got it for a Patriots touchdown. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Patriots have moved out in front. What a great drive that was. A long drive, sustained, well executed.
I love what we're seeing out of him here in year 2, right? This young quarterback continues to evolve and grow. He's really the adage right now that John Wooden, the famous basketball coach, used to say. Be quick, but don't hurry. You can see that everything is happening for him. but he's not taking it at a pace that he can't sustain.
And the formula there on the two-point try, they go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
Allen now on first down. They'll try and set up the screen to Hines. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Well, this is intercepted. He was trying to get it to Davis. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And the Patriots are going to take possession of the football. They are in an interception mood on defense. Had 2 nice interceptions a week ago. Now 2 here in the first half.
Yeah, we call it ball hawking. And the only way to truly be good ball hawks is not guessing. It's not just simply anticipation. It's study and understanding what they like to do and beating them to the spot and creating big plays.
Well, they're watching the film, and it's working. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Jones. And this heads straight to the sideline. I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, they won't. Here comes the flag. We saw it, too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you've got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. This one to Bourne, and he's got it. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. On 4th down, Jones. Smith brings it in, going across the middle. Touchdown, Patriots. Jonnu Smith, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Patriots will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good, and that makes it a 21-10 game. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Bills going to take over now late in this first half. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. This to Hunt, and oh, he coughed it up, and it's picked up by the Patriots.
I think what we just saw there with that fumble return is the increased emphasis on taking the ball away from another team. And no one wants to just fall on in football anymore, do they? They want to take it and try and score themselves.
But when you fall 1 yard short of getting in the end zone, and oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. And the Bills are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. So the ball changing hands on the interception, but meanwhile here we do have an injury on the play. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. On 1st down, Allen. The left side caught by Diggs. And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Working the middle here. That's complete to Knox, the tight end. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Allen. That's caught by Gabriel Davis. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That's their second. They'll be down to 1 remaining here in this first half. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Now Allen again. Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And the Pats are going to take possession of the football. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. And throw right side complete to Parker. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. Jones, a final shot before break. And it's caught. Touchdown! Henry, as time expires in the first half. And the Pats will extend their lead here just before halftime. On for the extra point is Folk. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go. So we've reached halftime here at Gillette Stadium with the Patriots on past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The offense and QB Mac Jones running back out. And it was somewhat of a strange first half. He threw 3 interceptions, yet you look at the scoreboard, they've got the lead.
So you know what I think he did at the half? He stood up in front of the team, especially in front of the defense, and said, thank you. Appreciate what you've done. You guys have picked me up in a big way. And guess what? I'm going to get back to being who I am, which is pretty darn good. Let's go play the second half.
Throwing again on second down. Jones. This one into the hands of Aguilar. He's got room at the 30, and he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets all the way down inside the 20-yard line. A big play there for New England, 45 yards.
Frankly, I don't know that this defense knows what to do anymore. Just look at their body language out there. The passing game has absolutely been relentless throughout.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. On 1st and 10, it's Strong. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Pierre Strong with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Patriots come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Folk connects on the extra point, and they open the lead up now to 25. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it was Pierre Strong who finished things off with a touchdown run. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. So here's the Bills offense now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. The CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams. Allen hit. He lost the football. And they will set up shop with outstanding field position in the red zone at the 17-yard line. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Up the middle, here's Stevenson. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
On 2nd and 2, Jones. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. And the Bills are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Allen finding Knox there, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. On play action, Allen. The throw on target to his receiver, McKenzie. And he goes out of bounds and looks like right at the 50. From midfield, here's Allen. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. Allen to throw once more. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Davis. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 27-yard line. Here's Allen. Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. A lot of ground left to make up, obviously. A lopsided contest, and we're already in the third quarter. And they won't get it all back in one play or one drive. That's cliche, but it's true, Charles. If they can just maybe get plays like that and get a little momentum built, they can get the scoreboard a little closer.
And can you add some blinders to the cliche, meaning keep these guys from looking at the scoreboard, because that doesn't help them at all right now. Their focus needs to be on finishing every drive with points and playing mistake-free football from here on out.
Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. Third quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. Allen's throw taken in by Diggs. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. And on 3rd and 5. This will be the 8th play of the drive. Throwing now is Allen. He's got the hook up with Diggs. And he's brought down. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. They run here with Singletary. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll try the left side. It's Hines. And he takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown. Nyheim Hines with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Bills get a bit closer. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that'll cut the lead down to 18. A 10-play drive that time. And it's finished off with a 5-yard touchdown run. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. And he slings one that's incomplete. A 2nd and 10 now. 3rd quarter action from Foxborough. Off play action. Jones. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
They certainly have the right read on that one. The weak spot in a cover 2 defense, right down the middle because it really stresses the safeties. And they're going to be a little bit frustrated they weren't able to connect on that one.
And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Back to throw again. And this is Parker, complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That ball's caught. Aguilar, right side. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. He's going to let one go deep for Parker. And it is incomplete. Good positioning there downfield to break that one up.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Jones. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. Jones. And that is incomplete.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down.
And it's a fake. He's going to throw it. Now a throw caught by one of their linemen. That one good for 17 yards on 4th. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense there. 1st down. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Complete. It's Henry. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 2 yards left on 2nd down from the 9. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. Now Folk for the extra point. And they open the lead up now to 25 points. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it's finished off by a Pats touchdown. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. A short kick taken at the 18. They're going to take this up close to the 40, so really good starting field position. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Well, that frustration, Charles, it's been building on the defensive side of the ball, and unfortunately there, it turns into a roughing the passer penalty.
Yeah, and they should be frustrated because he's picked them apart the entire game, but it's got to...
Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Joe Williams. And the Patriots are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. Jones and the Pats now with a 1st and 10. Right at the 50-yard line. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this one is incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
Oh, a contested ball here, and it's going to be caught. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A big pickup of 38.
Even with a big lead here in the fourth, it still bombs away, and frankly, it's working. Why should they stop? Go ahead and keep firing away and gaining those yards.
Here's Jones on 1st down. Dancing to his left. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. Back to throw. Jones. Here's a screen play. This is Strong. Touchdown, Patriots. Pierre Strong. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Patriots add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. On for the extra point is Folk. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So that drive, 4 plays. And Pierre Strong finishes it off with a touchdown catch. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. From just inside the 20, a short kick. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Bills getting set to go. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
To throw again on 2nd down. Allen finds Hines again for the completion. Give him 5 on the screenplay, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
Boy, that was certainly well-read defensively. And the key to any screenplay is space to work. And there was none to be found there. And they tackle him for just a short gain.
This is brought in by the tight end, Tommy Sweeney. Well, hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. Again, they'll throw with Allen. There's Stephon Diggs for the catch on the slant. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
And meanwhile, Allen's throw going to be caught by Davis. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They run with Hines. Oh, he shifts past him. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
Here's Bass now for the extra point. And that will cut this lead down to 25. So that drives 7 plays in length. And it was finished off by the 14-yard touchdown run. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. No run back here for Jones. A touchback. New England's offense set to go. They've got to be feeling very comfortable and confident here with this lead in the football here in the 4th quarter, Charles. And I don't think that they need to score again, but it seems like this offense is just getting better as the game goes on. They've scored on their last 2 drives.
Certainly feels like a chance for them to continue to have some fun out there, doesn't it? Game's already decided, as you noted. So they can continue to play loose, break out some other concepts, maybe run a few trick plays, get other people involved. Heck, even go deep on one of these first snaps just because they can.
So the Patriots with the football as we get you reset. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Again, it's Stevenson. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
That one good for 13 and a New England 1st down. Straight ahead, it's Stevenson. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now a handoff. Stevenson. And he's going to have a Patriots 1st down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. That one looks like he'll throw here. Going deep here for Parker. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. That one on the guard, Cesar Ruiz. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Throwing, Jones. Flushed out right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, even with a huge lead, he was looking for more points. Wanted the deep shot downfield. That one goes incomplete. Obviously, he wants to put more points on the board.
He's going to let one go deep for Parker. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And the Bills are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if...
And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Devin McCourty picks it off. And the Pats are going to take possession of the football. And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. At issue here, does the football make contact with the ground before he secured it? And I think some of these angles are going to give us a pretty good look.
Secured is the important part because the ball can touch the ground, but it can't be loose when it does. So that's what they're going to have to try and figure out.
So the folks in New York just going to wind up confirming what the official saw, as this play will stand as is. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with him defensively. And it'll bring up second down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now Jones. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Off play action. Jones. Open receiver here. Complete. It's Parker. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And, Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere, where all eyes are on them and all the lights are shining brightly, they show up and they show out.
So for the Pats, they continue to keep pace for that first-round bye as they move to 11-1. And now they'll get the weekend off as they get a little extra time.